It was a scorching afternoon in a remote desert region where the heat shimmered off the ground like glass. Silence stretched across the barren land, broken only by the distant cry of vultures circling overhead. From a distance, it looked like just another patch of sand and shadows. But as one soldier on patrol scanned the horizon, something made him stop in his tracks. There, lying motionless near a group of circling vultures, was a German shepherd puppy. Frail, starved, and covered in dust, the dog barely moved. Its breathing was shallow. Flies buzzed around its eyes. The sight was haunting, like a soul on the edge of giving up. The vultures had already landed, inching closer, sensing death. This puppy was more than abandoned. It was already being claimed by nature. The soldier didn't hesitate. With a burst of urgency, he ran toward the scene, shouting and waving his arms, scattering the vultures. They flew off angrily, but not far, waiting. As he got closer, his breath caught in his throat. This wasn't just any dog. Around its neck was a torn collar with faded letters burned into the leather, K9 unit. That realization hit hard. This puppy had once been part of something important, a team, a mission, maybe even a war. And now, left to die alone under the unforgiving sun. The soldier dropped to his knees, gently placing a hand on the puppy's side. It flinched. Still alive. Barely. He whispered softly, "You're okay now. I'm here." He scooped the fragile body into his arms, wrapping it in his jacket. The base was miles away, but he didn't stop once. Not even for water. Not until he reached the medic tent. No one believed the pup would make it through the night. It was too far gone, they said. Malnourished, dehydrated, possibly injured internally. But the soldier stayed. Hour after hour, he fed it water from a syringe. He cleaned the wounds. He laid beside it, speaking in soft tones, telling stories the way you'd speak to a wounded friend. And somehow, the puppy responded. Its eyes fluttered open. It whimpered softly. A spark of life returned. Days passed. The dog, now named Shadow, began to move. Slowly at first, just a paw twitch, then a head lift. Soon, he stood, then walked, then ran. His fur began to grow back, healthy and golden. His eyes, once dull and lifeless, now glowed with energy and trust. Shadow never left the soldier's side. Whether during drills or downtime, patrol or rest, he followed him everywhere. The other soldiers noticed it too. This bond, this quiet understanding between man and dog. They weren't just companions. They were survivors. Two souls who had faced the brink of death and come back together. But the story doesn't end with a simple rescue. Weeks later, the unit was sent on a high-risk patrol in a conflict zone. It was supposed to be routine, until it wasn't. Shadow froze mid-walk. His ears shot up. He growled, a deep, low warning no one had heard from him before. Seconds later, a hidden explosive was discovered near their path. Shadow had sensed it. His instincts, his past training, whatever it was, had kicked in just in time to save lives. He wasn't just rescued, he became the rescuer. From that day forward, Shadow was honored as a part of the team. A true soldier. He even received a custom-made vest with a patch that read, "Hero of the Forgotten." The soldier who found him never claimed any special credit. "He saved me just as much as I saved him," he'd say with a humble smile. Years later, when the soldier returned home, Shadow came with him. Together, they lived a quiet life away from the battlefield. People often stopped to ask about the dog's calm yet noble demeanor, his alertness, his loyalty. And the soldier would share the story, not for praise, but to remind others of something simple yet powerful. that even in the darkest places, life finds a way. Even in death's shadow, there can be hope. Even in silence, love speaks louder than pain. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you of the bond between humans and animals, of the miracles that happen when we choose kindness, please subscribe to our channel. We share stories that matter, stories that heal, stories that remind us of what's good in the world. Because sometimes, the heroes we need walk on 4 legs.